It's Tuesday the 18th of August today. It's almost 7:30, half an hour until the Ftse opens. I'm going to do the Ftse review today. There's a couple of things I need to point out just before I start. So first of all, we've had the sell-off that I said was coming. A few weeks ago I said that people would be looking at this as a double bottom, but I said it was still very negative, and we got these tails here, which gave me the clue that it was going to sell off, and it has sold off now. So now what is important is if we look here, oh, wrong one, sorry. If we look at this now, it's now trending down. This, so you can see it's touched here, it's touched here, it's touched here, and it's also touched back here. It's acted as support here. So that's quite a strong downtrend now. But what's also quite important is that it's beginning to form into a triangle. You can see it's touched here, it's touched here, and so far it has been reacting here. You can see it fell below yesterday and then instantly popped back up again. I don't trade triangles. I don't trade triangles as in I don't trade the breakouts of triangles. I find them very unreliable. However, it's good to be aware of something like this, because if the price does respect these zones, then you know where you're going to be trading, basically. For the market to now continue negative, it would have to really break down here, so down below 6,490, and for a very negative sign it would have to break down below here, which is 6,415. This is where it gapped down after the Greek news, when it was believed that they were going to default. If it gaps down, if it falls below here, then it is a very negative sign, and I'd expect it to keep falling off all the way down, at least 6,366. So on the 5-minute time frame, then let's have a look. Because of this wedge, if we do open down here somewhere, or even down here, I need it to be at least sort of maybe 10, 15 points. If it did open down here, I would just buy straight away at the open, expecting it to rally back up. I'd look for maybe 15 points. If it continues to fall through, I've got a zone down here. We've got a key daily level. I've got S1, and I believe this is the previous day's low and also the cam breakout level. I'd be looking for a bounce from here again, back up. And if it does shoot off, I've got a minor zone here. I probably wouldn't trade off of this, although I would watch how the market reacts. I've got a much stronger zone up here at R2, which is a daily support and resistance level, and I've got one just above it at R3. So I'm going to watch and see. If the market does fall away here, I will buy straight away at the open, expecting it to bounce back up. And apart from that, I really need to watch the action and see what it tells me. I'm not expecting it to close below here. If it did close below here, then it would be fairly negative. I mean, it has respected this once here, and it has with yesterday's price action. You see it fell away, but then it turned around and it pushed all the way back up. So it's respected it 3 times now. It's respected it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and you've also had these 3 touches here as well. So potentially it could be forming into a triangle. Prices could begin to squeeze here, and then break out in either direction. Okay, so we'll see what happens today. Come back at 4:30 and we'll have a look at the trade opportunities that I took. Okay, so it's 20 to 6. The Ftse closed at 4:30. Just got back to my computer. So as you can see, we've had a down day here. But what's important for me is that it didn't manage to break the key levels down here. It didn't manage to break the low of this candle or the daily support and resistance level down here. It really needs to do that for me to consider this market to still be very negative. If we drop down to the 5-minute time frame, let's have a look at the opportunities. Okay, so as I said this morning, if the market opens down here, I was going to look for a buy position at the open. This is a 755 candle. I entered the market as this candle closed, right before the open, and I only traded the first candle. This was a 10-point move I took. The candle only went up 13 points. It was a very quick move, and I was out. And this was purely based on other traders' beliefs. I knew that people would be looking at that trend line. You can see it right there. I knew people would be looking at the trend line, expecting the market to rally up. So I bought, exited after 10 points. I then wanted to take a reversal up here in this strong zone here. I didn't get the candlestick set up that I was looking for, so I didn't trade it. Missed this move down. It came down into my next zone. Signal candle right here. I got triggered in on this candle. The market then fell away a little bit and then rallied up. I got 15 points out of that move, 10 points out of that move, and that was me done for the day. As I've said, if I get 2 successful trades in a day, that's me finished. I don't need any more than that. That's my target for the day. But you can see the market then continued to respect this zone, bouncing off of it and closing up. Where did it close? Let's have a look. Closed right here. So it's failed to break through this zone down here, which was pretty key for me. If I had broken through that zone, I would have expected quite a strong move down, but it didn't do that. I got my 2 trades. I was finished by 10:05 in the morning. This is why I love trading. On days like this, you can be finished in a couple of hours, and the rest of the day is yours. Now, there wasn't a training video posted up yesterday, which would be the Tuesday. The reason for this purely is because I've been asked quite a few times now. I've been emailed and asked by subscribers on the YouTube channel if I did any form of mentorship programs or specific educational programs for the Ftse 100. I didn't do that, so what I am doing now is I'm building a training course which will focus on the 5-minute time frame on the Ftse 100. It's basically the exact same training system that I use. It's my trading plan, outlines, including all the hints and tips on the Ftse. It's probably going to take me till the middle of next month to complete, and when it does complete, I will keep you updated. But for the meantime, I don't have time to do all of the other videos as well. I will continue to do the review videos, which I'll post on the Wednesday, and I will continue to do the live trade, which I will post on the Friday. Okay, so as always, if you are learning how to trade, please do subscribe to Decisive Trading. It is free, and there are a lot more videos to come, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week.